Welcome back, y'all. So today we're going to work on setting up a real simple shelter using our poncho. But here's the twist to it. We're going to set this shelter up while we're still wearing it. Why would we do that, you ask? Well, here's the scenario. You're out on a day hike, doing some exploring, walking the trail, whatever have you, and it starts to rain. You're like, okay, no problem, it's not that bad. I got my rain poncho. I'm going to continue on this journey. Continue exploring and have some fun. So you pull out your rain poncho. So we got our poncho on. We continue on with our journey. It continues raining, but we want to take a break for a little while. Maybe get ourselves a hot cup of coffee, have a snack, rest our feet for a little bit. But we don't have a shelter. Good thing is that our poncho doubles up as a shelter. Problem is that we don't want to take our poncho off, try to set up our shelter and get soaking wet. So this is what we're going to do. Got the poncho on. I'm going to go ahead and pull my bag off real quick. And I'm going to get my guy line, and I have a couple stakes. I'm going to go ahead and slip that in my pocket, put my bag back on real fast. Grab my guy line out. Keep my stakes in the pocket for a little bit. So I'm going to take the right hand corner of the poncho. It's on my back side. And I'm going to go ahead and attach my guy line to it and tie it to this tree. Come up about approximately chest high, and I'm going to tie that to the tree, tying a slip knot in there. That way I can just take the excess of my guy line, pull that slip loop tight. That will hold all my extra into place. I'm going to turn around, and I'm going to have to pull my head out of the hood, and I'm going to cinch that up tight. And I'm going to come to what will then be my front left hand corner, and I'm going to pin that down tight to the ground, trying to pull it as tight as I can from this corner here. And I'm trying to keep myself covered up with my poncho as best as possible so I'm not getting soaking wet. I'll go ahead and grab myself another stake. And I'm just going to stake this next corner down, pulling it tight. Then I'm going to grab my third stake, grab this next corner and pin it down. So essentially what we just did was just create a plow point shelter out of our tarp. And I'm going to take my hiking pole, and just from the inside, I'm going to go ahead and prop it up and give ourselves just a little bit more room to sit in here. We can pull our pack off and get ready to make ourselves a little bit of coffee, have a snack. I always like to bring a little piece of tarp, sit on. Just gives us plenty of shelter now that we can be out of the rain and be able to access our cooked stuff and go ahead and make ourselves a meal. So I'm going to go ahead and make myself a cup of coffee. More than enough room in here. This is something really good to work on while it's not raining. Get to practice, figure out how to do it smoothly. Hopefully not getting as wet as possible. It is a little challenging with the poncho, trying to move back and forth and get it staked, but it is possible. So I've been trying it for a little while. It's been taking me a little bit to get it down. I don't have it perfectly smooth yet. And actually it is starting to rain. What a perfect time. And take this moment to shout out to everybody from Florida all the way up deep into the Appalachia. I know my area got hit really hard by Hurricane Helene. We've been out of power for days. It's going to be days before we get our power back. And I know we didn't get hit really hard compared to a lot of people. So my thoughts go out to everybody that got hit worse than we did. We got very lucky, but even our surrounding areas, there's people that got hit worse than we did. Rain coming down, I'm perfectly dry. I got plenty of room in here. Definitely be able to relax, stretch my legs out a little bit. I could chill in this for a while before I needed to get up and move on down the trail. Coffee's done. This is actually not a bad shelter at all to be able to pull off in the middle of a hike. It's working well for me now. Nice hot cup of coffee. All right, I'm all packed up, finished with my break. Now let's reverse what we just did, setting it up, trying to keep ourselves underneath and dry, take this thing back down, continue on our hike. We're all ready to go again. Thanks for joining me today, guys. Stay tuned. Laters.